Hey,
hello guys.
Where are we going? Where are you going? To play.
Speak. Say something.
Foot volley? Foot volley. Δεν είμαστε στην Κοπακαμπάνα ακόμα. Είμαστε στη Μπάχα Τζιζούκα. Ήρθαμε εδώ να δούμε τον Μάτος να παίζει ποδοβολή. Ναι. Σε λίγο τα οργανώνουμε τώρα.
Ίσως παίξουμε κι εμείς.
Ίσως παίξουμε κι εμείς γιατί μας προσκαλέσαν να παίξουμε Βραζιλία vs Ελλάδα. Ναι. Και ξέρετε όλοι τι θα γίνει προφανώς.
Ακριβώς, ξέρετε τι θα γίνει γιατί οι Έλληνες πάντα κερδίζουν.
Έλληνες κερδίζουν και μπορεί να το ανοίξει και ο στοίχημαν απόδοση. Ναι. Εμάς 4,5, αυτούς 1,80 κάπου τόσο.
Ανάποδα εννοείς.
Ανάποδα.
Εμείς 1,80, αυτοί 4,5.
Σωστά. Ευχαριστούμε πάρα πολύ τη χορηγάρα μας, ο Στοίχημαν.
Που
μας έχει φέρει και εδώ. Ο Στοίχημαν ο οποίος ξεκίνησε. Ανήκει στον όμιλο Kaizen Games, έτσι.
Ένας πολυεθνικός όμιλος που πλέον δραστηριοποιείται σε 12 χώρες, έτσι, 10 στο εξωτερικό, 2 είναι Ελλάδα και Κύπρος προφανώς. Και θέλει να πάει και παραπάνω. Ναι, το 26 στοχεύει να είναι σε 26 χώρες. Ακριβώς.
Να το ευχηθούμε να τις χιλιάσει και θα είμαστε εκεί να το στηρίζουμε και να μας στηρίζει. Στοίχημαν, Μπετάνο, φοράμε και τα μπλουζάκια και έρχεται βίντεο από ποδοβόλη.
Λέω!
Τι έχουμε εδώ? Καλά φίλε.
Εντάξει.
Τι να κάνουμε, θα παλέψουμε παιδιά, όσο περισσότερο. Τέο!
All right, bye. Leo, who do you think it was better? Who was better?
Who was better? My partner.
Τι να κάνουμε, εντάξει. Είμαστε πιο fit.
Θέλω να μου κάνεις μια δήλωση γιατί ο Λέο είπε ότι ο Αριστοτέλης ήταν καλύτερος. Και εγώ πιστεύω ότι αυτό είναι προβοκατόρικο γιατί είναι ο παρτενέρ του.
Ναι, συμφωνώ. Μόλις το βρήκα το πόδι μου το αριστερό, πήγε πολύ καλά το σερβίς. Εντάξει, ήθελα λίγο training.
Ναι, ήταν η πρώτη φορά, εντάξει, είναι λογικό.
Μόλις το άρχισα να το βρίσκω, τελείωσε.
Και θέλω τώρα εδώ που είναι στη Φυσούνα και είστε μαζί να μην υπάρξει κανένας διαπληκτισμός. Γιατί είστε πολύ κοντά. Θέλω λίγο προσοχή.
Έκανα γωνιά εγώ πρώτος.
Α, ωραία, ωραία.
γεια σας μέσα από το γήπεδο της Βάσκο ντα Γκάμα. Ήρθαμε εδώ για να κάνουμε το τρίτο μέρος συνέντευξης, γιατί κάναμε και ποδοβόλεϊ.
Το τελευταίο.
Το τελευταίο μέρος συνέντευξης, θα τον αφήσουμε το Μάτος, αλλά μας έφερε εδώ στο σπίτι του, εδώ που έπαιξε τα τελευταία 2 χρόνια της καριέρας του σαν παίκτης και τώρα είναι τεχνικός διευθυντής στη Βάσκο ντα Γκάμα, θρυλική ομάδα. Μας είπε ότι το γήπεδο, και με αυτό θα αρχίσουμε, είναι 130 χρονών.
100,
μίνιμουμ 100. Hello, Matos.
Hello,
Leo. Tell us about the stadium. You told us that is many years that there is also here, but also not like this.
Yeah.
The first, this part of the stadium.
The first part of the stadium, yes. The stadium, Vasco da Gama Stadium. The name is São Januário. The first part of the stadium, they built around 100 years ago, and after that they start to build the other part, and they finish with the circle. You know, it's a very history stadium. The fans together they start to build. So they feel very proud about this situation, because when the fans build something important for the club, they make part of the history of the club. You know.
Why is not there in stand there? Why there is no stand there?
I don't know exactly why they didn't build over there, but I believe that there doesn't have space for complete, let's say. There is a church, you know. There is a church, there is a swimming pool, the stadium for the swimming pool, the pitch for tennis ball. So there is another things. The school for the players, you know, the young players.
And there is the official store?
This is Fun Shop.
The official store, the big one. There is another pitch for younger players to training. So maybe they don't want to use this space to build another part for the stadium.
You are not a child of Vasco, but do you feel connection with the team? Do you feel that your heart is here?
Of course, I feel, because I played the last 3 years.
Last 3 years, not
Yes.
2.
2.5. Let's say 3 seasons. 2.5 years, but 3 seasons.
Yes.
I love it to play here. It's a huge team from Brazil, and I feel very adapted. They give me an opportunity to come back to play for my family, you know, for my friends. So every Sunday they come to watch me to play, and it was here around 50 person from my family, you know. So it was every Sunday for me was a big party, because I feel very proud about my career, and to have the opportunity to play the last years in Vasco da Gama in front of my family and friends.
Also, Leo, very historical team. I think has played in a Club World Cup against Manchester United 2000.
Yes, the World Cup, they played the final, no?
The final with
the final was against Corinthians.
No,
the semi-final against
with United.
Against United, yes.
Manchester United.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, with
in Rio they played.
Yes,
yes.
And a lot of famous players, Bebeto, Romario, Edmundo, Juninho, Bernabéu, and also a guy that is old for us, but he was very famous here. He is famous, but not in a life, I think. Dynamite.
Roberto Dinamite.
Sí.
Yes. Dinamite is the greatest idol from the club. It's the first one. After come Romario, after come Pedrinho, Felipe, many other players that make a history inside of the club. But the first one is Roberto Dinamite. And Vasco da Gama, the best years of the history was around 97 to 2001, 2002. They won the final of the Libertadores. It's like, if we compare, it's like Champions League in Europe. Yes, they won this championship, and they played the final against Real Madrid in Japan. I don't know if you remember, in '98. Was the best years of the history of the club, yes. And in 2000, they played as well the World Cup in Rio de Janeiro, the semi-final against Manchester United, and the final against the Corinthians. But in the penalty, they lost the title.
Yes.
So, as I said before, it's a very historic club from Brazil. If you start to study the history, you don't believe how big is the club.
You have played here in bad years for Vasco.
Yes.
Team relegated, second division, but also bad years, strange years for you also because if I remember correctly, your father had a problem and you came back for this problem. So it was difficult years for you.
Yes. Yeah, the first reason to come back to Brazil was the health situation for my father. At that time, he was very bad, and I decided to leave PAOK in order to play more close of my house. Vasco da Gama opened the door for me, and when I didn't decide to come back to Brazil. If I come to play in São Paulo, for example, I will be far away because it's around 500 kilometers. So I will be more close, but don't together. I would like to be together with my father in order to support him in all the situation, hospital, to find the best hospital, the best medicine for him. Great, God is great because now after 2 years and a half, he's nice, 100%. So my targets, I took my targets in the first one. And the second reason is because I was in PAOK. I should start my 5th year in playing PAOK. And I feel that it was the moment to leave, to looking for other experience. It was nice for me my first plan, I remember very well, my first plan was to finish in PAOK and start to work inside of the club. But sometimes in the life we cannot do everything what we want. God prepared something special for me and I come back to Brazil. But maybe in the future I come back to
Who knows?
Greece. Yes.
Who knows? We have to adjust and to move on. Vasco is one of the greatest teams in Brazil, we have already told, but for a long time it was associated with older fans, much like Botafogo and Santos. However, with the rise of notable Vasco fan Casemiro, these last years we have seen a popularity spike and more positive attitude among young people. How do you see that phenomenon as someone who's been living the club's day to day for a while now? This process.
This process of younger...
of oldest to youngest fans. If it's true.
Yes. I don't believe it's true. I don't believe. Usually the team that is winning all the championship, cups, is normal to have more younger fans because the child want to support who win.
Yes, correct.
It is
so
normal
Flamengo,
everywhere,
Palmeiras these days.
Exactly, exactly. But I don't believe that Vasco da Gama doesn't have young fans because this pass inside of the family. You know, the father support Vasco da Gama, the son for sure will support also well the Vasco da Gama. So this pass all the generations, you know.
Yes.
Of course, the teams that win all the time should have a little bit more fans, young fans, but it is not the case of Vasco da Gama. We have a lot of young fans.
Mm-hmm. And with this SAF process, is Vasco able to honor all the club financial commitments? Is there any expectations of the fans' desire for more transparency about the club budgets?
Before I agree. Before doesn't have any transparency inside of the club. But today we start to work as a company, so everything what we do inside of the team, how much we spend, how much we receive from other clubs about the players that we sell, we need to show everything every month. So today the club work very clear, you know, everybody knows the fans, everyone knows exactly what passes inside of the team.
Okay. Πάμε λοιπόν να ξεκινήσουμε το Q&A με τον Λέο Μάτος.
Ο φίλος εδώ, Πόρπου, ρωτάει ποιο ήταν το αγαπημένο του μάτς στην Τούμπα.
Many matches, but choose one is difficult. 2-0 against Olympiacos, we won 2-0 one time. There is a game that I played the second half, was the semi-final of the cup. We were losing the game and Vieirinha scored with penalty. Yes. The third goal, 3-2 against...
4-2 against Panionios.
Yes,
4-2 overtime.
Yes.
Overtime, yes. And Panionios didn't finish the game.
Unforgettable game for me.
Yes.
This game.
This game.
Do you remember? Panionios didn't finish the game. They protest for the referee and they went out of the pitch.
Yes. No, they stopped.
They stopped.
There.
Yes. They didn't make the.
They put the ball in the middle.
Yes.
And when the ref finished the game, I run and I shoot the ball. Try to see the
Yeah.
It was crazy because they didn't want to finish the game. I got crazy. So.
Ο Πάνος ρωτάει πώς ένιωθε όταν έπαιζε για τον ΠΑΟΚ και αν υπάρχει κάτι που δεν πέτυχε με τον ΠΑΟΚ και θα ήθελε να γυρίσει τον χρόνο πίσω για να το πετύχει.
Just one thing I didn't achieve with PAOK was don't play Champions League. Only one thing.
Ο φίλος ο Στάθης ρωτάει με ποιον εξτρέμ είχες την καλύτερη χημεία.
Bishasva, because he was playing left side of the pitch, but he crossed the ball many times for me to score, and we had very good connection with the ice, you know. He knows exactly the time that I make the movement and he put the ball. And in order to give the ball for the partners was Prijev. I gave a lot of pass for him to score goals. He knows exactly the moment I do the dribbling and give the pass. He knows exactly the time to make the movement, to make the combination, you know.
Tell us a bit about Bishasvar. Is he slow or it seems to be slow?
No, he's not slow.
It's an illusion.
No, he's not slow.
He's very good with the ball.
He has different style to play football. He's very smart. He plays with the mind, you know. Sometimes the people doesn't understand his style, but he's always very important for the team because he creates a lot of moments to score goals. You know, he has the talent to create something different when the game is very tough. So I love him.
It's impossible to lose the ball. Huh?
Yeah, he doesn't lose the ball. It's impossible. When he put the body like this.
And nice hair.
Yeah, it's nice hair.
And also, Bisha he's allergic to the grass and puts always a long sleeve.
No.
Why?
I don't know. I asked him. Okay. Yes, because in the summer he was.
Yeah. Long sleeve.
First degree, I told him that he makes sauna. Always makes sauna. But I also didn't understand what happened with him about this.
Ο φίλος ο Αντώνης ρωτάει, θα δούλευε ως σκάουτερ στον ΠΑΟΚ για να φέρνει ταλέντα από τη Βραζιλία.
I don't know. The future we never know. Today I'm like director, like coordinator, technical coordinator. So.
And you don't have time for both things.
I don't have time to think about another thing. So let's see the future.
So, ο Γιάννης ρωτάει ποιο είναι το αγαπημένο σου γκολ με τον ΠΑΟΚ.
I have around 3 goals, favorite goals, yes. Against Ajax for sure. I don't remember the name of the club. I control the ball with the chest and I score like this in Tumba. Against AEK in the last minute in Tumba, 1-0.
Yes. 1-0, yeah. After a corner.
Yes, because it is not beautiful goal, but it's important goal for me, you know.
Yes. It was in extra time.
Extra time, yes.
Yeah.
In the end, the last minute.
Ένας φίλος λέει αυτό το nickname λέω Γαμάτος, δεν ξέρω αν το ξέρει. Do you know this? They use your name Matos and they put another syllable at the front. Gamatos in Greek is awesome. Yeah,
Λέω the awesome.
Awesome.
Awesome is the nice guy.
The good one. The badass. You know, the very good one. Yes.
Λέω Μάτος.
Είσαι Γαμάτος.
Ο Γιάννης λέει είμαι Ολυμπιακός και τον εκτιμώ αφάνταστα. Θέλω να τον ρωτήσω πώς έμπαινε έτσι στους αγώνες σκυλιασμένος.
Against the Olympiacos or
general?
Because it's my job. I love to play football. I played football since very young, but this become my job. I need to give more than 100%. So I prepare myself to give the best and help the team. Every game was as we spoke before. As a plate, it's like plate of food for my family, no?
Ο Νίκ ρωτάει ποιος είναι ο κορυφαίος ποδοσφαιρικά συμπαίχτης του στον ΠΑΟΚ από όταν ήρθε μέχρι και που έφυγε.
The number one for sure, Vieirinha. The more complete player that I played in PAOK. And if I start to think about the others in general in my career, he's between the three first.
Yes.
The
In the whole championship. Yes.
Huh?
In the whole championship and
The
in the PAOK
whole career. My
In the whole career?
Yes.
Η Μαρία τον ρωτάει για ποιο λόγο δεν έπαιξε στην Τούμπα στο μάτς με την Κράσνονταρ, γιατί έπαιξε λέει ο Κρέσπο στη θέση του. Αν έπαιζε λέει δεν υπήρχε περίπτωση να μην περάσουμε.
I remember. No, I was...
She wants the truth.
The truth? The truth? The truth is better, don't say. But look, I was in the moment that I
With
didn't
close
play.
camera. Yes.
Yes, I didn't play with the coach that was coaching in that moment. So
Okay.
I respect a lot the decision. It's better don't give details about.
Okay. Ο φίλος ο Λάζαρος λέει, ποιος ήταν ο αγαπημένος του τελικός κυπέλου, λέω.
The first one, the most important for us, because this final changed the mentality of the team. We start to believe that we can win everything, you know. If we don't win this first cup with Ivic, maybe we don't do what we did in the next 3 years.
With Razvan also.
With Razvan, yes, for sure.
Ο Σωτήρης ρωτάει τι διαφορετικό έχει ο ΠΑΟΚ από όλες τις ομάδες που έπαιξε.
PAOK is different because you feel from the beginning, for the first minute when you arrive in the city, the passion of the fans. They receive all inside of the team in the city. They receive me very well. I feel very comfortable from the first minute. And when you start to play in Tumba, you feel the passion, the energy of the fans. You know, they start to scream. They support a lot. So it's different. It's maybe one of the best teams that I played in my career. Vasco da Gama is the same style. As well Flamengo. Flamengo is a huge club from Brazil. Marseille is as well. The fans, they support a lot, but PAOK is different. When I came to Greece, I was 7 years in Ukraine.
Yes.
Ukraine is very cold, the relationship between the fans and the players. And the club, I feel totally different, you know. The feeling to play, the energy. Was very happy. It was very important for me to come to Greece and feel this again that I feel before in Brazil and in France.
Ο φίλος ο Βαλάντης λέει παιχτάρας, λέει και ίσως από τους καλύτερους ξένους που έχουν περάσει, αλλά γιατί την αγωνιά την πήγαινε σύννεφο.
Just to protect myself. Look, I never try to kick someone, you know. It's just to protect the ball, to protect myself, and sometimes kick the face of the opponent or the chest. But it's not my intention to injure someone. It's different when you look behind you and you kick with intention, you know. The majority of the time is always without intention. It's just to control, to gain some space, because football is time, is control the ball, and it's about to gain the space, to gain something, you know, all the time, all the moments. And to fight to gain some space after to kick the opponent is normal, but sometimes they create they try to show that I did something more strong, and they make it like cinema, you know, theater. So it's not my fault.
So do you think that maybe some of the opponent players provoked you because they knew that you had the temper?
All the time. They try to provoke me in order to receive one yellow card, the second, and to be outside of the game. Yes, the pitch.
Do you remember who was the player that you provoked you more?
Provoke me more?
Yes.
Papadopoulos. How is the name? From AEK. The midfield from AEK. He played before in Italy many years.
Papastathopoulos?
Yeah, yes.
Papastathopoulos?
Yes.
But he played for Olympiacos. No. You didn't face him in AEK?
No.
Galanopoulos?
Christodouloulos.
Yes.
He played in Italy, yes.
Yes. He was playing when he was young. He was
PAOK.
playing
In PAOK,
PAOK, Panathinaikos,
Yes.
Italy, come back to AEK, and
Yes.
after Olympiacos.
And now in Aris.
Now in Aris.
Yaris, he's still playing?
Yes.
Yeah,
He still plays,
nice.
So what
He's a very nice player.
Yes.
He's a very nice player. I like him.
Technical.
Yes, but inside of the pitch, we provoke each other all the time.
Yes.
Yes, it was nice. It was nice to play against him.
Competition,
Yes, competition. It's about competition, football.
Πολλοί μας λένε να σου πούμε πώς νιώθεις που είσαι το καλύτερο δεξί μπακ που έχει περάσει από την Ελλάδα τα τελευταία 15 χρόνια.
It's a huge honor for me to hear something like this, because, of course, my first target in the football is to help my team to create possibility for my team to win the games. But after all this situation, when they say something special for you about you are the best in the position in the history of PAOK, or the best, one of the best foreign players in Greece, I received this with great honor, and make me to watch behind of everything what I did to achieve this target, and I feel very proud about me, about my family that support me all the time. So it's very nice.
Ο φίλος ο Μανώλης λέει ότι είχα τόσο τρέλα, λέει, με τον Μάτος που έβγαλε έτσι και τον σκύλο μου.
Dog Matos.
Name his dog Matos.
Yes.
Because he loves you.
Yes. Nice.
Okay, one last question. How is your daily routine? How was your daily routine after the next day that you decided to end your career? How did you wake up this morning?
I had the possibility to continue my career, but they invited me to Vasco da Gama invited me to work inside of the team, so I decided to retire. I didn't have any free day, you know, to think.
Yes.
I stopped to start another route. Yes. If they don't invite me to continue inside of the team, for sure I should be in another club playing, you know.
Ah, okay.
Yes. But in Rio, I didn't want to play for another club from Rio, and I didn't like the idea to move to another city, to start one new life, you know. I need to adapt my family with nanny, with school, with the hospital. I have 3 kids, so it's not so easy to move everywhere. So I decided to finish my career, to be more close of my house and close of my family, and don't disturb the development of my children, you know, about everything school.
Yeah. Do you miss the trainings, the games? Do you miss it?
I miss the great games.
The
great games, yes. The small games, no. The trainings, okay, sometimes yes, sometimes no, but I create my routine every day. I wake up morning and I found something to do, you know, to play football with friends or football on the beach or just running inside of my complex of a house. Every day I choose what I want to do. I heard my feeling, you know, today I want to do this. I call some friends and we play. Oh no, I want to be alone. I run alone. So I create this for me, for my life. And in the time of the lunch, I go to the club to start to work till 8 o'clock, you know, around 9 hours I work every day. It's totally different as a player, because as a player, we prepare the training, 1 hour to prepare, 1 hour and a half to training, and a half hour to finish the last part, 3 hours. And after we forget everything about the club, we just take care about our body, you know. But now it's totally different. I work 9 hours inside of the club, but at the house, I'm working in the computer, by phone, so it's a whole day long I'm connect with the club.
Yes. Are you thinking to become a coach?
No chance.
No.
Chance.
Why not?
Why?
Because I prefer to be outside of the pitch. I was long time inside of the pitch.
Yes.
As a professional player, I was 20 years, and if you count when I was in the formation, more 10 years. So around 30 years playing football, you know, training every day. I prefer to be outside, manage the team, to create logistics for the club, choosing players to help us. It is the part of the administration that I like.
Okay. So we would like to look the camera and say something in Greek language. If
in
you,
Greek?
Fans of PAOK.
To the fans of
No,
PAOK.
it's impossible.
Impossible?
Yes.
Πάμε Παοκάρα.
Πάμε Παοκάρα.
Σας αγαπώ, τίποτα. You can say σε αγαπώ.
Σ' αγαπώ.
I love you.
Yes. Πάμε Παοκάρα, σ' αγαπώ, Παοκ.
Thanks a lot,
Thank
man.
you very much, Leo.
Thanks for all time.
Thank you.
Thanks for all.
Thanks, man.
Thank you, φίλε μου.